For the second time this season, I am at Harborough Town's Beehive. I was of course here when they beat Quorn 1-0 thanks to that 96th minute winner a few weeks ago. The reason I'm here again is that Harborough Town have a massive Spanish following, and I don't know if you can see in the distance there, but they are all here today. It is of course top of the table Harborough Town against 14th place Bromsgrove Sporting. Harborough Town unbeaten, top with a game in hand. Bromsgrove Sporting 14th, but in the last 6 games they've won 4, drawn 1 and lost 1. So they are starting to pick up, they're starting to pull themselves away from the relegation zone. These two are two of the form sides in the league at the moment. I do obviously have that attachment to Bromsgrove Sporting, but Harborough Town have treated me so well every time I've seen them this season. So it's going to be hard to pick which team to support here. It is difficult for me to support anyone against Bromsgrove Sporting, but I do think it's going to be very difficult for Sporting to get a result today. I think this is going to have to be a home win. I'm going to go Harborough Town 3, Bromsgrove Sporting 1. If you want to see the ground ranking, there is no ground ranking in this video. I did it last time I was here, so I'll put the link to that in the description. And let me know in the comments if you've been to Harborough Town's Beehive. I arrived at the Beehive around an hour before kickoff, and the Spanish fans were already there in their numbers. Harborough Town have a seemingly random relationship with their European supporters through their partnership with Spanish media outlet La Media Inglesa that covers various English football matches through their YouTube channel. And the Bees have grown in popularity during their incredible run to the FA Cup second round last season, where they took League One Reading to extra time, eventually losing 5-3 in a thriller. That was Harborough Town's best ever FA Cup run, and they almost reached the first round proper again this year, though lost a replay to National League side Altrincham, again in extra time on Tuesday night. La Media Inglesa streamed both of those games to their Spanish-speaking followers around the world, and Harborough Town continue to grow in popularity through this platform. So how tired would the Harborough squad be after 2 games plus extra time against a side placed 2 leagues higher than them? Well, from a Bromsgrove Sporting perspective, this would be a very good time to play the league leaders, but could they take advantage? I mentioned in my intro that Harborough Town sit top of the table with a game in hand, and they're still unbeaten in the league. They don't concede many goals, particularly at home. Bromsgrove Sporting are one of the form sides in the division despite their underwhelming league position, as they've picked up 10 out of a possible 15 points after a poor start left them lingering around the relegation fight. They are starting to hit form and pull themselves away, though this is one of the toughest fixtures on the calendar. Harborough Town are still in the process of developing their Bowden Park stadium as they look to progress through the non-league football pyramid, and since my last visit they've installed this nice new scoreboard. What changes will they have made by my next visit? So after I had my standard walk around the pitch and greasy cheeseburger, the 2 sides came out onto the pitch, and just listen to that atmosphere. This is a 7th tier league game, by the way. Harborough Town are in their yellow, with Bromsgrove Sporting in red and white stripes. Half-time, Harborough Town 0, Bromsgrove Sporting 0, and it was a decent first half despite not many chances at either end. I felt the visitors probably edged it in the first 45, but they just have to take their chances in a game like this. Would they be punished in the second half? Winning teams always find a way through, and perhaps against the run of play, Harborough's Riley O'Sullivan gave them the lead. Less than a minute after coming on, I might add. But that wasn't the only impact he would go on to have on this game. Was he fouled here? The referee gave Riley O'Sullivan a yellow card for diving, then within seconds gave him a second yellow for dissent. I thought that was extremely harsh, but what did you think? Harborough Town down to 10 for the last 10 minutes. Final score, Harborough Town 1, Bromsgrove Sporting 0. And despite the late push from the visitors, the 10 men managed to hold on for another valuable 3 points. And check out these celebrations at the final whistle. I caught up with Sporting manager Scott Adey-Linforth and goalkeeper Adam Harrison to give their thoughts after the game. Joined by Bromsgrove Sporting boss Scott Adey-Linforth. Harborough Town 1, Bromsgrove Sporting 0. What are your thoughts on that game, Scott?
I think from a performance point of view, I thought we were outstanding today. I'm bitterly disappointed to lose the game or not take anything from it. But you know what? They're a brilliant side, and that's why they're top of the league. And we'll be disappointed, but as I said, plenty of positives to take from me.
I thought for large spells, particularly in that first half, you were actually the better side against the league leaders. So solid defensive display as well.
Yeah, I thought defensively we were outstanding again today. We had to defend a few set plays, and I thought we did that really well. But the one moment we switched off a deep free kick, they punished us, and as I said, that's why they're top of the league. But if I'm going to be ultra critical, we've got to be a bit better with the ball. I think we had a lot of the ball today, and we didn't. I don't think we made their keeper work enough. But as I said, it's a good performance, and if we perform like every week, we won't be far off it.
No, like you say, solid performance at the back. Sporting have sort of got themselves out of a bad patch, and you're going into this, I think, as one of the form sides alongside Harborough Town, so you've managed to turn things around.
Yeah, definitely. I say we've been good over the last period. We knew this period of games now was going to be tough, and it has been. Different challenges. We got a good point at Bury Saturday, which we felt like we should have took more from, but then we've probably underperformed a bit at Stamford and won the game. And then today we've been brilliant and not getting anything for it. So that's the roller coaster ride of football. But yeah, we're improving definitely. So we've just got to make sure we keep improving and move on to the next one.
And obviously we had Harborough's Spanish following here today. How much more difficult did they make it for you?
You know what? I thought we kept them quiet. To be fair, I think we come here and we probably spoiled the party a little bit. We quieted them now, but listen, they had the moment when they scored, and they came back alive when they scored. So no, but it's great to see, and fair play to the club and for them for travelling. It makes it a real good occasion for us and for them. And I'll probably gonna have a beer with them now. So yeah, all good.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for your time, Scott.
No worries.
Appreciate you coming on.
Top man.
So Adam, Harborough Town 1, Bromsgrove Sporting 0. What are your thoughts on that game?
I thought football's cruel. I've only had 2 shots to save really, one in the first half and then one in the second. It's a hell of a finish to be fair, but from a set piece which we knew they were good at, but we defended them so well. Did we have enough clear chances? No, we had a lot of half chances. Our keepers pulled off a couple of saves you expect them to make. Yeah, gutted really, to be fair. And when they went down to 10 as well, you're thinking, can you nick a point? Can you maybe go and nick 3? But just weren't to be today, unfortunately.
I mean, the way Austin sets them up is make them very difficult to beat, and I think we saw that today. They don't concede many goals, do they?
Yeah, I mean, they've got 2 very good centre halves, 2 very dominant. He's obviously, it's one of the bigger budgets in the league. The quality of players they've got is very good, even the ones that they brought off the bench. But they're there to be had, and I think they were today. I know they had 120 odd minutes on Tuesday. I thought they were there to be had today. But good teams find a way to win, and we probably didn't deserve to win Tuesday, but we did. And today we probably deserved to get at least something, and we didn't. So football's cruel.
I mean, first half particularly, I thought large spells in the first half, you looked the better side. I think a lot of that carried over into the second half.
Yeah. It was when we went in for half time, it was literally just do the same again. And we did that very well, I thought. It was just that one long set piece for 30 seconds, which we knew they were dangerous about. And unfortunately, we just didn't have that cutting edge today. All the build-up play was really good, competed very well. But they were very solidly defensive at the back, really. The keeper, like I said, he pulled off a couple okay saves, but fine margins. It's a horrible game at times.
Well, Harborough's still unbeaten, but you've sort of turned your season around, really, haven't you, after a bad start? I think going into this game, you were the 2 form sides.
The first 5 or 6 personnel. There's been a big personnel change, a few new characters in, and it has made a difference. I think we did have the worst defensive record, and being a keeper, that is not what you want on your CV. But the last 7 games now, we've conceded 4, had 4 clean sheets. We have turned it around massively, and we've started to pick up points. And we've come here today and proven what we can do, and we can compete with the best in the league.
And what are Sporting's ambitions for the season? Is it a case of playoffs, or is it just finish as high as you can?
Definitely. The league is so tight at the moment. I had a look in the change room before I come out. if you pick up a couple, 2-3 wins on the bounce, you're in the playoffs. If you lose 1 or 2, you're in the relegation scrap. So the foundations we've built now is definitely more than capable to be pushing up the higher half of the table. In playoffs, you never know. I think by Jan you'll see 2 different league tables. At the minute, a couple people are winning a couple games and then losing a couple. No one's really consistent apart from Harborough, really. Yeah.
Do you think anyone can stop Harborough winning this title?
Yeah, well, not really. No, it depends. If they keep going the way they're doing at the minute, I know they've scored 2 or 3 90 plus 10 5 added minute goals. They just keep finding a way to score at the moment, and their squad depth is very good. It's just about other teams, for example us, making sure our starting 11 stay fit, and then maybe 1 or 2 additions along the way as we get into the Christmas period. But no, we're in a lot better place than we were 7 games ago, definitely.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for your time today, Adam, and thanks for coming on. All the best for the rest of the season.
No worries. Thank you. Cheers.
Just back from Harborough Town, from the Beehive. Harborough Town 1, Bromsgrove Sporting 0. Scrappy game. I think Bromsgrove Sporting were the better team for spells of it, but teams that go on to win the league win games like that. And I think Harborough managed to get a goal probably at the time against the run of play. And then they're just so good at the back. They're just so good at the back. Even when they went down to 10 men after Riley O'Sullivan was sent off, they still didn't look like they were going to concede. Again, Bromsgrove had some good spells of possession without really troubling the goalkeeper. It's just a case of who's going to go to Harborough and take points off them. I think Spalding are looking good at the moment, but at this rate, with everyone beating everyone in the league, Harborough could put together a run and end up with a really strong lead at the top. They could find themselves clear at the top. Because, I think a draw would, if it had finished 0-0, it would have been a fair result for both sides. Teams that win leagues go and win games like that, and I think Mitch Austin has set his team up so they're just very, very strong and hard to beat. They just look so good. So, Harborough Town, they win a game that perhaps they didn't deserve to win. 3 points, another 3 points towards the title. Let me know in the comments if you were at that game and what you thought of it. Was my assessment harsh? Did Harborough Town deserve to win that one? Or should Bromsgrove have got something from it? And if you're enjoying these videos, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help my videos to be seen. I didn't want to slate the officials too much in my video, but let me know what you thought of them in the comments. There were some interesting decisions, let's just say. So after yet another Harborough victory, they stay top of the table, just a point ahead of second place Spalding United, but with a game in hand. Bromsgrove Sporting dropped down to 15th, but if they play like that every week, they won't have anything to worry about. Look at how tight that league is, though. Next up for me is another look at the Southern League Premier Division Central as I travel down to Spalding United's Sir Halley Stewart Field for their game against Royston Town. I will of course be ranking their posh new stadium against the rest of the league, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss it. The link to the rest of the series can be found in the description under this video, and it'll be flashing up on screen now, so give it a click. Lastly, I just want to add that Harborough Town's record on my channel is now 3 games, 3 wins and no goals conceded. That's quite some record. Bibbidi bobbidi boop.